Late daylight on the window glass. City fades like wedding lines. Quiet room stretched thin and brittle. My cold hands miss your way. I touch your name, then pull away slow. If I had spoken, would you stay? Sometimes love is not enough. Night rain taps where you once slept. Photographs shaking in my tired hands. I waited, you didn't come back home. Sometimes love is not enough. We fought in the gaps of words. Your soft flinch cut through my chest. I heard your silence is leaving. Each small storm cracked our bridge. You said you needed time at the doorway. My trembling breath broke, but I nodded. Sometimes love is not enough. Your last touch slipped like fading light. Empty doorways hold your unshed tears. My fault lingers in each unreturned call. Sometimes love is not enough. I walk night streets like a pale ghost. Our old haunts will not speak back. Love can bruise more than it heals. I never learned how to be gentle. I never stopped loving you through damage. I send you peace you won't see. Still dark, your photograph finds me. Sunlit smiles from when we were light. If I had spoken my quiet fear, I would have held you longer, softer. Sometimes love is not enough. That truth sits heavy in my chest. I let you go to save you. I keep the scars, you'll keep the sky. I wait in rooms you won't return to. Sometimes love is not enough. Whisper your name once more, then fade. Cold wind wraps me in your voice. Cracked bench, empty pier, fading light. Our lost laughs hang over dark water. I trace rough wood, my hands shake. We held those nights like last trembling breath, both of us clutching the same small hammer. I would have held you longer if I had spoken when your eyes met. But I stayed quiet in the night rain, watched our warm world turn to quiet rooms. I would have held you longer. No grand sin, just slow small cuts, careless words left on the floor. Silence grew wide like an ocean. We stood close, still miles apart. I saw your cold hands did not reach my pride, louder than your breaking voice. I would have held you longer when your unreturned calls filled my phone. I let the ring fade into soft dust. You waited, I didn't come back home. I would have held you longer. Tonight the sky sings slow and heavy. Your name slips out a thin white ghost. Waves erase steps we never took. Empty doorways bloom in my chest. We chose to break instead. Truth whispers, love was our cure and our curse. Now every photograph shaking in my hands. Your near smile lives just out of reach. We were the wound, we were the salt. I see my fault in every gray cloud. I would have held you longer if I had nail dropped my stubborn blame. If I had said stay, we are scared. Maybe night rain would feel less cold. But I walked off, left you with fading light. I would have held you longer. I leave the pier, but not the weight of you.
Night rain slides down the coffee glass. Dim light shakes on my cold hands. Your old chair waits in that quiet space. I taste your laugh in this stale air. Our last words hang like smoke above me. I reach for them, they slip straight through. I would have held you longer if I had spoken when you turned. Empty doorways echo your fading light, photographs shaking with each trembling breath. I would have held you longer. We loved so hard we both went blind. Soft vows cracked in the small fights. Unreturned calls piled like unpaid debt. My fault hides in each missed night. Our last words bruise the dark around me. I reach for you, you slip straight through. I would have held you longer when night rain tapped our window slow. Quiet rooms grew sharp with unsaid names. You didn't come back, I just waited. I would have held you longer. Street lamps blur, the city walks past. Your ghost keeps pace with my weak steps. I speak your name, the air stays still. Some loves burn bright, then learn to start. Yeah, we loved enough to hurt, not heal. I walk on, yet stay in that night. Now I see the cracks where our map. Each small cut pointed to this leaving. If I had listened through the shouting, maybe your heart would still know mine. I would have held you longer, though love was tearing skin from bone. I'd face each storm, each shattered word, let blame fall down like slow night rain. I'd lose the fight just to keep you. I would have held you longer. I walk home alone. Your silence follows close behind.
Night rain rolls down the old lands. Your mug waits cold by the sink. Dust in the light, slow and soft. I see your hand inside mine. The quiet grew long in our small rooms. Every word we saved turned into stone. I loved you in every broken moment. Fading light on your tired face. We held our breath instead of truth. Too late to mend what we both carry. I loved you in every broken moment. Empty doorways echo your soft steps. Photographs shaking in my cold hands. We laughed once in that dim dawn. Now I count cracks in the wall. The quiet grew heavy in those rooms. Every word we swallowed turned to stone. I loved you in every broken moment. Your name still hangs in the set. We fought the past like night rain. Unreturned calls ring through my chest as I loved you in every broken moment. If I had spoken, would you have stayed? My fall blooms slow in the dark. Love is not enough when we hide. I waited by doors you never chose. Trembling breath traced your leaving shadow. I would have held you longer still. Now I walk streets we never shared. Neon ghosts stain my quiet thoughts. Your last look lives in each window. I lost you inside my own silence. I loved you in every broken moment. Each step alone repeats that night. You didn't come back, I stayed waiting. Our safe room drowned in fading light. If I had spoken, maybe you'd remember. I loved you in every broken moment. I carry us softly, like a wound still warm. Night sits low on these old walls. Your soft laugh still haunts this room. Cold hands rest where you once slept. Fading light paints dust like ghosts. We used to talk until the dark melted. Now every word feels sharp and wrong. I should have called before the silence. Photograph shaking in my weak hands. Your name waits unsent on my screen. My fault hangs heavy in this air. I should have called before the silence.
loved loud, scared of the hush. Each sweet vow had a hidden edge. Unreturned calls piled up like snow. Night rain hid the sound of goodbye. If I had spoken when your voice trembled, maybe the dark would not feel endless. I should have called before the silence. You cried soft, I raised my voice. Each harsh word cut our thin thread. I waited, you didn't come back. I should have called before the silence. I see your smile under that last storm. You try to stay, I chose pride. Our love was glass and shaking hands. Love breaks where it shines most. Your side of the bed stays untouched. Quiet rooms echo what we never said. My face in the window looks like yours. Eyes tired from wars I never won. If I had begged you to come home, I would have held you longer, I swear. I should have called before the silence. Fading light fell hard across your door. Too late, the line went dark forever. My fault lives here, it does not fade. I waited, but only the night answered. I should have called before the silence. I whisper I loved you, and the silence keeps it.
It is dawn through cracked old blinds, cold sheets where your warmth stayed. Quiet rooms hum with your name. My fault sits where you once slept. I reach for my phone, no calls returning. Night rain thoughts drip slow through waking light. I waited, you didn't come back. Fading light on our unmade bed. Photographs shaking in my cold hands. If I had spoken, I would have held you. I waited, you didn't come back. Small words grew sharp like thin ice. We snapped over plans we both forgot. Your eyes begged peace, I chose blame. Trembling breath hid what I meant. I hear my own voice breaking that promise. Your silence answers louder than any shout. I waited, you didn't come back. Streetlights blur with tears I hide. Every touch we had held a sting. If I had spoken, I would have held you. I waited, didn't come back. Empty doorways glow with fading light. I left my note on the bare table. I loved you too much to stay. The truth cuts softer than our fights. Unreturned calls on my shaking hands. Too late to learn how to be kind. I walk past windows we dream behind. The city wakes, you stay out of reach. Love was close enough to burn us, far enough to scar what was left. I waited, you didn't come back. Quiet rooms leaning, asking why. If I had spoken, I'd still lose you. My fault lingers like slow night rain. I would have held you, hurt you longer. I waited, you didn't come back. I breathe your name once, and let the dark answer. Night rain slides down the cafe glass. Cold hands wrap around untouched coffee. Fading light paints your ghost beside me. Quiet rooms live in my chest. I reach for my phone, then freeze breathing. If I speak now, everything might shatter. We love too deeply to stay broken, but we were too scared to heal. Photographs shaking in my tired hands. I waited, you didn't come back. We love too deeply to stay broken. Fought over missed calls and silence. Soft words turned sharp in one breath. Your name hung heavy in each doorway. My fault echoed louder than truth. I reach for your name, then tremble. If I had spoken, would you stay? night rain outside, I would have held you much longer. We love too deeply to stay broken. The last harsh words still burn slow. Love is a war with no flag. Empty doorways hold our ghosts in place. Your shadow walks past my window. I send you apologies through quiet air. Too late to change, but not forget. Now days bleed into dim street lights. You are near yet out of reach. Trembling breath counts every unreturned call. I fear my voice more than distance. We love too deeply to stay broken. Yet fear built walls we never named. Fading light falls across our old booth. If I had spoken, you might have stayed. My fault sits heavy like wet stone. We love too deeply to stay broken. So I'll whisper your name and let you go. So I whisper your name and let you go. Night rain crawls down the warm glass. Our photographs shaking in the dim light. Quiet rooms hold our lost words. I trace your ghost on cold air. If I had spoken your name out loud tonight, would your fading light stayed a while? We love too fiercely to save each other. You watch my trembling breath from far away. Empty doorways swallowed every soft sorry. I waited, you didn't come back home. We love too fiercely to save each other. Your chair waits still warm with yesterday. Unreturned calls sit glowing on the floor. My fault hangs thick in this small room. I see your hurt in every crack tile. If I had spoken the truth that night, maybe your fading light would have stayed. We love too fiercely to save each other. Cold hands reached once, then fell aside. Our house of mirrors cut us in silence. I would have held you longer through storms. We love too fiercely to save each other. We were a fragile dance on broken glass.
Every step closer left a deeper wound. You shut down, I turned away slow. Love is not always enough. You whispered, we love too fiercely to save each other. I learned too late how soft hearts break. Morning creeps in on dust and regret. Your empty chair burns holes through me. My coffee shakes with each small breath. I let you go without one last fight. We love too fiercely to save each other. Now quiet rooms echo with what I hear. Night rain returns like words I never said. If I had spoken, would you have stayed? I would have held you longer than fear. We love too fiercely to save each other. Your shadow and finally stay still. Night rain blurs the glass outside. Cold hands trace this chipped cup. Quiet room holds our old ghosts. Fading light pools on your chair. Every empty doorway feels like your name. I waited, you didn't come back tonight. I would have held you longer if I had spoken in time. Every unreturned call still rings here. Photograph shaking in my small hands. I would have held you longer. We broke on such small things. The fan, the film, the plans. Sharp words cut soft, then silence grew. My fault hides under each breath. Every quiet hallway whispers your name. I waited, you didn't come back again. I would have held you longer if I had nail dropped my pride. Night rain knows all we never said. Your shadow sits across from me. I would have held you longer. Our love was a thread pulled thin. Desire and fear tied the same knot. You were my warmth and my storm. Some hearts break while trying to stay. If I had spoken, would you have stayed? Or only shattered closer to me? Now truth tastes like cold coffee air.
Every fight was just fear in disguise. I loved you beyond each broken word. Love still lost its way between us. I would have held you longer if I'd spoken before we cracked. Quiet rooms echo our softest apologies. Fading light falls on what we were. My trembling breath learns to let go. I would have held you longer. I would have held you longer. Walk into night rain, carrying what we almost were. Streetlamp glow on the worn-out couch. Quiet walls learn our broken tongues. Cold hands wrap round a lukewarm cup. Fading light hangs on your name. We were simple and whole when breathing close. Apart we spoke in sharp, brittle silence. I would have held you longer if I had spoken before the night broke. Photographs shaking in my small hands. Your unreturned calls haunt these quiet rooms. I would have held you longer. Night rain taps on the cracked glass. We once laughed at storms like this. Now each drop sounds like what we missed. My trembling breath counts the lost words. I reach for calm, the line went dead. Our last soft chance slipped through static air. I would have held you longer if I had whispered past my own pride. Your last goodbye burned through my chest. Empty doorways wait for footsteps that fade. I would have held you longer. I see your eyes in the dim hall, so kind yet tired of our small wars. Love is not louder than silence. I loved you deeply enough to break us. I loved you deeply. I miss you endlessly. Our fear spoke first, our hearts spoke last. Dawn creeps slow through the thin curtains. Dust floats like all our unsent words. I waited, you didn't come back home. My fault lives here, soft and clear. I would have held you longer if I had broken before I broke you. Night rain has
just memorize your old footsteps. Our story lives in cracks, not endings. If you return, I'll speak before silence. I would have held you longer. I sit with your ghost, learning quiet regret. Night rain slides down the cafe glass. Cold hands wrap around this fading cup. Your empty chair keeps its quiet shape. A photograph shaking in my head. If I had spoken when you turned away, would your soft laugh still fill this room? I loved you enough to break us both. Fading light on your last unread text. Unreturned calls haunt the quiet air. My trembling breath counts the missteps. I loved you enough to break us both. Once drew maps on paper napkins, endless plans like stars with no end. And then small words cut deep as sharp glass. Each missed call a crack we ignored. If I had waited at your door, would your tired eyes have let me stay? I loved you enough to break us both. Cold hallway walls hurt my slow retreat. I left your name hanging on my tongue. Too late to stitch what pride had torn. I loved you enough to break us both. Stood outside your dim-lit window. Streetlamp glow on my shaking phone. Every number felt like thin ice. Love is not proof we do no harm. I walked away from what I wanted, carried our hurt like a warm coat. Now quiet rooms echo with your absence. I taste each word I never said. My fault lives here in every shadow. I would have held you longer than fear. I loved you enough to break us both. Night folds in where your warmth once stayed. I trace your name in the window fall. Too late to learn how soft to hold. I waited, you didn't come back home. I loved you enough to break us both.
this dark glass, I finally let you go.
Fading light on a worn-out couch, cold hands rest near the half-drained glass. Night rain blurs the city in streaks, your soft scent clings to these rooms. I waited while the quiet grew sharp inside. If I had spoken, would you have stayed? I would have held you longer, photographs shaking in my tired hands. Empty doorways breathe with your lost laughter. My trembling breath counts every unreturned call. I would have held you longer. Turned small hurts into deep cuts. Each word we threw drew fresh blood. Your late night voice shook through static. I answered slow, full of hidden knives. You begged for warmth, I guarded my pride. If I had softened, would you have stayed? I would have held you longer. Our timing slipped like rain down glass. We blame the storm, not our silence. Two scared hearts, both too proud to bend. I would have held you longer. Now the phone lies cold, face down, your name sleeps dark. I do not touch, this room keeps echoes I cannot bear. I loved you in all the ways that broke us. Some loves fade like smoke in night rain. Some stay a bruise beneath the ribs. I see your hand pressed to my chest, feel that steady beat we both ignored. We were almost safe yet always falling. My fault sits heavy in this quiet. I would have held you longer if I had known how slow hearts break. If I had seen you slipping away, too late to cross this widening distance. I wait in rooms you no longer enter. I would have held you longer. Tonight I let the silence say your name. Night rain blurs your high small window, cold hands
hands hide deep in my coat. The street lamp flickers on the empty street. Your laugh haunts every dark glass pane. I taste old fights in the fading light. If I had spoken, would you still stay? I would have held you longer if I had known there was goodbye. Photograph shaking in my tired hands, trembling breath lost in this quiet room. I would have held you longer. Small words grew sharp as broken glass. Unreturned calls piled up like snow. We fell through gaps in each day. Thin lines snapped under our feet. I feel hurt in the fading light. If I had listened, would you still stay? I would have held you longer if I had knelt down at your door. Empty doorways echo with what I missed. My fault stains every soft old memory. I would have held you longer. Your name hangs low in my throat. Quiet rooms ring with what I hid. I loved you enough to break us both. I waited outside, you didn't come back. Too late to mend these frayed thin threads. Our stars went dark behind those clouds. Now I sit alone with your shadow. Night rain taps slow on my glass. Your voice lives deep in my silence. Love stays, though we broke its frame. I would have held you longer if I had seen your drowning eyes. Cold hands reached but never found yours. Between warmth and distance we let go. I carry this ache like a second heart. I would have held you longer. In this fading light, I whisper your name alone. Night rain slides down the glasses. Cold hands rest on fading wood. Your laughter haunts these quiet rooms. Old light shakes on our photographs. I taste the words I never dared to say. If
If I had spoken, would you stay? I loved you enough to let us pray. Fading light on your empty doorway. Unreturned calls ring through my chest. My trembling breath holds your name. I loved you enough to let us pray. We started soft, afraid to breathe. Small herbs grew sharp and wild. Each sorry sang beneath the silence. Stubborn hearts carve their own scars. Your shadow waits where the hallway bends. If I had spoken, would this end? I loved you enough to let us break. Midnight screen, your number glowing still. My fault echoes in the quiet tone. I waited, you didn't come back. I loved you enough to let us break. I stand where your suitcase used to lean. The bed remembers your warmth, not mine. Love is a war with open arms. Your ghost sits calm in my chair. I would have held you longer, love, if I had known this was last. Dawn spills pale light on our dust. Your side stays smooth, untouched, cold. I see how we cut to feel close. I kept you by pushing you away. I loved you enough to let us break. Now every quiet room repeats your name. Fading like crowns all our worst nights. My trembling breath learns to fall alone. I would have held you longer, I swear. I loved you enough to let us break. Loved you enough to let us break. In the softest truth I finally let go. Night rain blurs the glass outside. Cold hands wrap round this chip cup. Your chair waits in the dim light. Quiet room holds our lost Sundays. Photographs shaking inside my tired mind tonight. Every smile hides words I never said. I loved you too much to stay. Fading light on your last soft glance. Trembling breath caught between please and go. My fault hangs heavy in the air. I loved you too much to stay.
Unreturned calls stacked like old bills. Your name still ghosts my cracked screen. We broke on small missed signs. Silence phones grew louder than screams. Every message turned into some new wound. Each pause a cliff I would not cross. I loved you too much to stay. Empty doorways echo with almost words. If I had spoken, you might have turned. I would have held you longer that night. I loved you too much to stay. Your letter shakes in these weak hands. Ink runs like streets in night rain. Two hearts were anchor and storm both. My love is a room that forgets you both. I waited, you didn't come back home. Too late now to learn your language. I see our ghosts in the window glass. You reach, I flinch, then disappear again. We love fears, but we love wrong. Somewhere we chose silence over staying. I loved you too much to stay. My fault carved deep in this quiet. Cold hands trace where your warmth slept. If I had spoken, would you forgive? I would have held you longer than fear. I loved you too much to stay. I walk out alone, leaving our whisper behind.